For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And this is where the power rankings sort of lock in as we begin to look toward the postseason. They're stuck in neutral, unable to gain any real positive momentum.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they're a great example of a team that doesn't get distracted by the noise. They focus one game at a time and execute that game plan. That breeds consistency.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Powell, Flash out there with the Wizard, and it's Dudley in at the point guard. And for the Knicks, Burke is out there with Sanders. Then there's baddest one, and it's Shelton in at the 5 spot. Tonight, the last game, Chris, of the regular season. Looking ahead to the playoffs, what can we expect as broadcasters, as fans? What can we expect?
Oh, man, we can expect what we love, and that's competition. That is guys getting after it. It is a new season. Everyone is rejuvenated. Even if you're tired and you're hurt and you're limping out there, you have a different mind frame. It is time to go now. And after seeing the playoffs last year and seeing who got to win that trophy, oh, man, you know these guys are ready to go. They've been waiting a whole year for this. So the intensity is going to be up.
I love it. And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here is Dudley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. The tray off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Tavares passes to Shelton. Burke looking over the floor. Teardrop shot. They grab their own miss. And there's the pass to Tavares. Here's Christopher, guarded by Powell, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Philadelphia. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now Dudley, an 11-point game for him in the win against Atlanta. Can't hit that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
Here's Tavares. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
As good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him. They've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Here's the Wizard. The Knicks pull it in.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Burke. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. Philadelphia's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to the Wizard. Back to Dudley. From deep three-point range. And the 76ers get it back. Good D by Sanders. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Tavares stolen by Dudley. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Burke. He's averaging 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, it gives you something you really can rely on going into every game. And you can also work off of him to look to create for others.
And yes, it's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive role.
Here's the Wizard. He had 16 points in the win against Atlanta.
And don't leave out his rebounding, Kevin. He had a big impact in that game with all his effort on the glass.
Here's Tavares. Pass to Christopher. 6 to shoot. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Ooh, just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
They certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
For the Knicks, Daniels is checked in for Sanders. Richardson comes in for Burke, and AI is subbed in for baddest one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Wizard passes to Big Daddy. Will it go? And rebounded by McDaniels.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Tavares passes to Richardson. 4 on the shot clock. Here's AI, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
1:39 left to play here in the first. Kicks to Cunningham. Here's Endor. Richardson covering. Second chance effort. Indoor with the bucket.
And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Tavares. No points in the game yet for him. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, Greg, they're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Here is Cunningham. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The shot from 20 feet away. Count it. Good. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Tavares, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Shot clock at 5. And again, New York with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes, but D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Cunningham passes to Big Daddy. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Passes it to Cunningham. Here's the Wizard. Richardson cover. Here's Big Daddy, and the pass to Endor over Richardson. And that one misses from Endor.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Inside, here's McDaniels, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Knicks lead by 11. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there today.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
Chris, is there someone you competed with that you feel is underrated by history, has not been given their due?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I think when you look at White Chalk, the Jason Williams, what he started in the culture of play and what he continued. And you look at Ben Wallace, who I played with 4 years at Washington, and he was coming off the bench there, and we saw that potential with him. I mean, the way he led the league in rebounding, his defensive prowess. I mean, the Pistons wouldn't have had a championship and gotten to another final if it wasn't for him. And also, I got to shout my man out, Mike Bibby and Peja Stojakovic, two of the best shooters I played with.
Oh, great names, and I totally agree. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. And New York looking at who they've got. McDaniels is out there with Richardson. Then it's AI, and it's Tavares in at the point. Here is Cunningham. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Tavares kicks to AI. Elbow shot is on the way. And again, it's New York.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Pass to Cunningham. That's a 2 from Powell. That one, no good. And New York the other way now. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
The Big Daddy passes to Endor. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. See, Webb, the NBA always trying to improve every aspect of the game, and that includes officiating.
Yeah, and it should include officiating, one of the most important parts of the game. And one of the toughest jobs within the business of basketball. I mean, these guys are making calls on the fly with without the advantage of the camera at home that we have watching through the screen, or without the advantage of slow motion technology. So first of all, kudos to the refs that go out and give it their best every day. We have the best refs in any of sports, I believe, and we still need to improve on that. The league recognizes that, and I love the fact that everybody's doing it together.
Let's get a check on some of the leaders from around the league with this list of the top assist men at small forward since we've emerged from the All-Star break. Well, you look at Flash, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. I mean, that kind of passing from the small forward spot, that allows an offense to be much more free-flowing. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Dudley, the pass to Flash. Here's Big Daddy. Burke covering. No good that time.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Good on the triple. Burke's got 10 points in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in work.
It's blocked. Passes it to Big Daddy. Now here's Powell, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Now the pass to Big Daddy. From deep. The shot by Powell, no good. The Knicks leading by 14. AI outside. Back to Burke. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. Burke's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Pass to Flash. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one goes. Count it. He has 5. 1:35 left to play here in the half. Now here's Burke. Tight defense on him. Shelton passes to Christopher. Some nice passing by New York here. And here is Burke. He's got 12. And the Knicks good for 2.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
From deep three-point range, Knicks with the rebound.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots. He'd be better off passing them.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. That's a 2 from Powell. And the 76ers tack on 2 more. 44 seconds left now here in the second. Burke with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Buries it from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pass to Powell. Three-pointer. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. That shot off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Poke loose. Christopher the pass to Sanders. Now Burke. He's got 14. Shot clock at 3. A 3 ball. And again, New York with the triple.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Doesn't go for him. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. New York ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans tonight. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, their field goal percentage is a number that jumps off the page. May I say it's Shaq-like? Seriously, they're incredibly efficient shooting the basketball, and I don't think they settle for any bad shots. And you're never going to go wrong with that strategy.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. The Knicks leading by 22. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. We've got the Wizard. Powell is out there with Flash. And it's Dudley in at the 1. Here's Tavares. The shot misses. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Flash. And it falls over the rim and in. Flash has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the 76ers. Tavares passes to Shelton. Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely. The teardrop falls in. Burke's got 19 points.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
To the paint. Here's Flash. Makes it off the glass. Flash has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
New York's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Here's Tavares. He's guarded by Dudley. And Sanders kicks to Burke. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Pass to Dudley. From downtown, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dudley's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Tavares. He's guarded by Dudley. And finished off by Sanders.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And the 76ers call time here. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't stuck in there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard. I got to give Lex for a couple seconds.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way, guys. You'd have a good
What was the response?
Uh, He pushed me into the basket.
McDaniels. He's checked in for New York. Richardson comes in for baddest one. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. The 76ers in second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Endor kicks to Cunningham. To the left side wing. Misses off the right iron.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Tavares can't hit.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Here's the Wizards. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there it is for him.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Now here's Burke. Guarded closely.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Out left to the wing. Burke covering. The pass to Endor. Lets the three fly. Another three for Philadelphia.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Burke. Fires for three. No points there. 9 for 14 from the floor, but still shooting 64% this game. Pass to Cunningham. And stolen by Richardson. Here's Tavares. That shot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. There's 1:54 left in the third. Cunningham, another three for Philadelphia.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Burke. Sinks that one from the post. Burke's got 24 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
1:30 left in the third. Here's Endor. Richardson cover. For three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Burke, the pass to McDaniels. Now here's Sanders. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Tavares. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tavares has got 5 now.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Endor. That three off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Cunningham kicks to Endor. Off on the layup.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's space and then go and corral that backboard.
Sanders inside. Here's Christopher. 6 points for him. And here is Burke from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New York holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. You've got Burke. That is one out there with AI. Then there's Sanders. And it's Shelton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Back to Dudley. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot clock at 2. They get the rebound. Misses from short range. The Knicks leading by 18. Here's Christopher. Kicks it to Sanders. Pass to Burke. Here's AI. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 14 points for AI.
Well, that's a look they always want him to take, because if he's got the space, he's got the green light.
Bradley the pass to Powell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
The shot's good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Passes it to Burke. Kept alive. Tries again. Shelton passes to Sanders. With the clock winding down, it's stolen. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Down low. And he makes good on the layup.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
New York leading by 14. AI with it. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Oh, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out.
6 on the shot clock. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 7 now in this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
There's the pass to Flash. No good from outside. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Sanders, and it's blocked. And now Philadelphia on the break. Powell, that's good. Powell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Philadelphia.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And another turnover here by New York. And the Knicks making a change here. Tavares has checked in. Well, if teams are getting shaken up a bit, coach is usually the first to go, get fired. Do you think teams get too trigger happy with that aspect, coach first and then looking at the team?
Yeah, I do. But unfortunately, if you're the head of the team, that's the responsibility, and that's kind of that's your job to take all of the heat. Being a coach is such a thankless job. You don't get thanked unless you win the championship. If not, it's like, good job. Okay, we don't care about the fires you put out. We don't care about the players you develop. We don't care about the chemistry you built. You didn't win, and so yeah, coaches are usually the first to go, and it's unfair. But hopefully they have some connections and they have a good resume, because they'll be back around somewhere else. They'll pop up somewhere else.
They sure will.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. New York leading by 12. To the middle, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover would drive a coach crazy.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-5 run here. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Gets it down to single digits. The Wizards got 5 points now this quarter.
He knew he had that one. I mean, when he's got the open three, he's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Powell, knocked away. There's 1:17 left in the game. Now here's Burke. Defense is right there. In the corner, Sanders with it. New York, no good that time either.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from the Wizard. New York's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Burke, the pass to Tavares. Here's Shelton. Off the left rim and up.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Flash passes to the Wizard. From deep. That shot off the mark. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Pass to Christopher. Burke with it. Powell's there. Here's Christopher. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're up by 4. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good. Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 5. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Basket and a foul has got to be the game plan.
Here's Powell. From deep three-point range, Burke grabs the miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for New York, Tavares. 2 shots.
2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And Philadelphia calls time here. They're down by 7. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, it's so important at this stage in the game for everyone to be on the same page and working together.
So it's Philadelphia now.
I mean, that's a great inbounds play. He gets to the right spot outside the arc, and that pass is there for him.
So a close game sees New York take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.